I know it can be argued understandably that the overpower bridge that the Chinese government is about to build and the road from Cassidy Boulevard to 12th Street, they were all in the Puebla. That's true. But it was blocked in the Puebla. The President Buaka's visit to China, reassuring China that when we are taking action on the global stage, we take it with our own interest first as a country, not to please any other person before Liberia's interest, and then people fighting them will join inside and go stand.
Just a final question.
Yeah. So you see, he visited to the FOCA, to the China Africa Forum, has now got China excited with the new commitment to come do these projects. They are in town already. You call the Minister of Public Works, he will tell you the Chinese government don't waste time when they say they want to do something. But when you step on their interest, then you're in problem with them. Now, anytime we want to do anything on the global stage, the first question we should be asking, what's in it for us as a country and people? And if what's in it for us is good as a country and people, if other countries benefit from the trickle-down effect of our vote, okay. But we must never again vote on something that will hurt ourselves as a country and people to please any other country.
That's exactly what you are experiencing in Liberia now. If you don't know, in 2 years' time, Liberia will be worse. Will be one of the worstest country in the whole world. What I mean, worstest country in the whole world. If Liberia will not protest against this government, tell me there is no God. If Liberia will not begin to cry, coming together to cry and said, we don't want you again, leave, resign, tell me there is no God, I will never serve God again. I am a prophet of God, and I'm talking as a prophet. Right. The hardship, you have not seen that hardship now. In 2 years' time, you will see the hardest hardship you have never experienced. Liberia will drink dirty water, and they will be thanking God for drinking. That is the kind of president you have. This president does not have anything. He doesn't have any template. He doesn't have any roadmap for the nation. They just force him there. It was rigged election. Rigged election. It was forced on you people. It was forced to be president. So, and the people who connive to do all of this and put him there, right? US.
You mean US, the United States?
United States. They are involved in this election. I am telling you, not politically, I am telling you spiritually what I foresaw. It was rigged. Totally rigged. And now they have seen it, that this person does not know anything. This person cannot help the nation. This person cannot put the nation right. So Liberia is in trouble. But I tell you this, I still repeat, if the president refuses to change, then the government is in trouble. The government, if you finish this government, let's thank God. Because as from next year, it's set to be fluctuating. Fluctuating. And all the people that is in the government, they are liars. All of them. They don't know why they are there. They don't know what they are doing. They don't know the reason of staying in that system. They are just pushing the vehicle like this. They don't know where the vehicle, they don't know where it's going. So the forefathers of Liberia, they are in pains. It's very regrettable. Even the former president, syphilis is even regret having this person as a president. So that is just it. They believe that George Weah is too much for Liberia. That is the man who have brought transformation, total transformation to Liberia. That is a man who have turned Liberia to mini London or mini US. And he will have done it in second term. But they didn't understand. They are angry with him. They believe that he's against them. They believe that he doesn't like Liberians. That's what they believe. That's what they believe. You say Liberia will be zero in sports. Zero.
In sports?
Tell me something. Zero. Oh yeah, go to Nations Cup now. Go to Nations Cup. Let's see. Let me see you Nations Cup. Go to Nations Cup. I'll give $500,000. If you qualify for Nations Cup, I'll give your national team $500,000. I promise. Your national team, if they go to
look at what he did with the police. It must come into your head, unless you are coming from the loins of evil and you are generating a narrative from the loins of evil. And that's why I do what I do. And that's why people say, oh, you've changed. I've changed because politics has become evil. And we have to stand for it. I believe, and you can doubt it, I believe that I am anointed by God to occupy this position for the purpose of the declaration of the acceptable year of the Lord for Ghana. I'll say it again. I believe, and I'm not the only one. God is using a lot of people, but I believe I'm one of them. I believe that I have been anointed for this platform to work together with others to be able to declare the acceptable year of the Lord for Ghana. I want to say it again, but I'm being told not to say it again. That's it. That's why I do what I do. It's not Sergio Ramos. It's not Rio Ferdinand. It's not Nimanda Vidic. It's Michael Essien. That's what I like to do. Let me end with this. See this video of the police barracks that Akufo-Addo recently commissioned. Have a look. This is the police infrastructure that you are seeing. Now, if you are a president coming out of the loins of evil, you will not be able to dream this for the police. You won't. Because you are busy satisfying the evil that brought you to power. But with this kind of power, you will be able to do this. Basketball court. Look at what they are doing for the police. This is comparable to police in England, police in America, police in everywhere. There's heater in their washrooms. They have, look at the kitchen. Look at the kitchen. This is how our police should live. Look at what he did with the police. It must come into your head, unless you are coming from the loins of evil and you are generating a narrative from the loins of evil. And that's why I do what I do. And that's why people say, oh, you've changed. I've changed because politics has become evil. And we have to stand for it. I believe, and you can doubt it, I believe that I am anointed by God to occupy this position for the purpose of the declaration of the acceptable year of the Lord for Ghana. I'll say it again. I believe, and I'm not the only one. God is using a lot of people, but I believe I'm one of them. I believe that I have been anointed for this platform to work together with others to be able to declare the acceptable year of the Lord for Ghana. I want to say it again, but I'm being told not to say it again. That's it. That's why I do what I do. It's not Sergio Ramos. It's not Rio Ferdinand. It's not Nimanda Vidic. It's Michael Essien. That's what I like to do. Let me end with this. See this video of the police barracks that Akufo-Addo recently commissioned. Have a look. This is the police infrastructure that you are seeing. Now, if you are a president coming out of the loins of evil, you will not be able to dream this for the police. You won't. Because you are busy satisfying the evil that brought you to power. But with this kind of power, you will be able to do this. Basketball court. Look at what they are doing for the police. This is comparable to police in England, police in America, police in everywhere. There's heater in their washrooms. They have, look at the kitchen. Look at the kitchen. This is how our police should live.
That's exactly what you are experiencing in Liberia now. If you don't know, in 2 years' time, Liberia will be worse. Will be one of the worstest country in the whole world. What I mean, worstest country in the whole world. If the Liberia will not protest against this government, tell me there is no God. If Liberia will not begin to cry, coming together to cry and said, we don't want you again, leave, resign, tell me there is no God, I will never serve God again. I am a prophet of God, and I'm talking as a prophet. Right? The hardship, you have not seen that hardship now. In 2 years' time, you will see the hardest hardship you have never experienced. Liberia will drink dirty water, and they will be thanking God for drinking. That is the kind of president you have. This president does not have anything. He doesn't have any template. He doesn't have any roadmap for the nation. They just force him there. It was rigged election. Rigged election. It was forced on you. Was forced to be president. So, and the people who connive to do all of this and put him there, right? US.
You mean US, the United States?
United States. They are involved in this election. I am telling you, not politically, I am telling you spiritually what I foresaw. It was rigged. Totally rigged. And now they have seen it, that this person does not know anything. This person cannot help the nation. This person cannot put the nation right.
Look at what he did with the police. It must come into your head, unless you are coming from the loins of evil and you are generating a narrative from the loins of evil. And that's why I do what I do. And that's why people say, oh, you've changed. I've changed because politics has become evil. And we have to stand for it. I believe, and you can doubt it, I believe that I am anointed by God to occupy this position for the purpose of the declaration of the acceptable year of the Lord for Ghana. I'll say it again. I believe, and I'm not the only one, God is using a lot of people, but I believe I'm one of them. I believe that I have been anointed for this platform to work together with others to be able to declare the acceptable year of the Lord for Ghana. I want to say it again, but I'm being told not to say it again. That's it. That's why I do what I do. It's not Sergio Ramos. It's not Rio Ferdinand. It's not Nimanda Vidic. It's Michael Essien. That's what I like to do. Let me end with this. See this video of the police. The police barracks that.
This is who we are. This is what we do, and we are grateful to the Almighty God that we are here tonight, beaming one live and that of Go Out, and no matter what the circumstances are, we are certainly getting there. Welcome to the program, Face the Issues, right here on Kings 88.5. On the program, Face the Issues, we don't discuss personalities, no, but issues involving personalities. But when personalities do their thing in front of those issues, we don't in any way hesitate, but rather we tear you apart adequately. Because of the pain, sometimes we are all human, we just tell you sorry. But that sorry is not an equivalent, or is not a substitute, or is not the same as saying we regret our actions. No. Ka G. Fale from Grand Judea County, what's up, Chief? And Ka Fale, and I will call you up tonight. Former representative at the National Legislature. You know, with what's happening at the National Legislature as we speak, thought to speak with former lawmakers because their colleagues are not treading the path of the law. So I've tried as much as possible not to enter that terrain yet, but to come where some of their colleagues, and I said that politics, now some of their colleagues who play similar politics as to whether or not they play the politics in the confines of the law, because it's similar scenario. So we're not going for different people. I don't want to speak to lawyers here. And if that lawyer issue, I will have my own stuff on it, and I will explain to you some things. We'll talk about the legal aspect, but we'll talk with people who were similarly situated as they are today. What did they do? Is it really true that when it's politics, there's no law or whatever it is? So we go for the very guys who were similarly situated as it is, so that they can have their say on what happened today. That thing that happens that amounts to nothing. They got to talk about it. The biggest shame and disgrace ever to confront our nation, it happened today. This day reminds me when Doe then took over power. When they decided to round up 13, and that was the beginning of our crisis. When Doe then decided to tie up 13 persons, including the speaker, and decided to slaughter them. That's exactly the same thing that happened this day. When people decided to suspend the law, grab people, that is what happened. But we're not going to that yet, though. So let's leave it. And that is where we are. And I will tell you where our country is going on Joseph Yuma Boaka. It doesn't come as a surprise to you. No. He's a don't care old man. And this old man has a terrible character. Anytime he's in leadership of anything, that thing crumbles. The LPMC, he was in leadership of it, it crumbled. He had to be fired to save the country from loss. The only time you see him better is when he is in the hands of people to direct. But Joseph Boaka independently cannot lead himself. He cannot lead institutions. He cannot do anything of such. He's terrible. He's a cursed old man. Right? To the extent that for Joseph Boaka to lead his own life, because, being a vice president, we provide opinion for you. So there are things that you're supposed to do. No, we will. So when you leave that presidential role now, when you leave the officialdom, then you come into your private life. Private life is about leading yourself. Joseph Boaka could not lead himself. He could not provide leadership for himself until he used to be wearing big trousers and with some kind of faded lapel shirt passing all over the place, very broke and very much hungry, passing around. He couldn't lead himself. This man lacks leadership to the extent that the worst thing you ever want to do is to not be able to lead yourself. You know how you can lead yourself? Your family. You can lead your own family. You can lead yourself. You can lead your family. You're just terrible. And that's the kind of old man he is. So anything he put in him and he's in leadership, he's finished. And that is where it is. And that is what we are noticing on his watch. CPP, Unity Party, anywhere he went, once it has to do with Joe Boaka sitting down there, the era will crumble. Including his own life, he crumbled. But anyway, this is where we are. David Yinka, what's up? How's everything with you? I hope the old man is set and things will happen and we are certainly getting there. So I told you I would not be wasting time, right? We'll start so soon. Let me say what's up to all of you. Our three wise men continue today. So today I'm going to be giving out 50,000. Yeah, last night I gave out 100,000 to a guy who is a relative of Gafuan, the finance minister. And he said, I just long story, but he had to leave school and decided to settle for wedding shop. So he's doing apprentice, something like that, right? So he's an apprentice. And we think for sure we are certainly getting there. And that guy was very excited when he got the news that he had won 100,000 that he will be receiving on Saturday. But before that, several persons won 20,000. Even when I left the show, they began to call some of them up because I couldn't stay here to call everybody. So tonight, we'll get 50,000. That's going to be going up at the highest for tonight. Today is Thursday. Then, of course, we get several other winners as well. So the star 79 star 100 hash. That's what you play with. As the three wise men. I told you the code for yesterday is the same code for today. You can do that, right? So we are certainly getting there, and you can make use of that. So keep playing the cash giveaway. We're right here. It's the jackpot, the three wise men. And like I told you, and I will keep saying again, as you are playing, and even if you are not caught up, don't think that you are done. No. Your number stays in the pool for this month because whatever playing you do here, you are staying in contention until the month ends. Right? Okay, until the month ends. So you will remain in contention until the month ends. That's what it is. Right? That is exactly what it is. So you got to understand that you will still be caught up. And according this time, if you miss out on all these occasions and on a day you were to receive a call from us, you'll be hitting strictly for 1.2 million Liberian dollars. So the whole thing there is all those who play this month, their numbers are in. It's going to form part of the pool. So even those who won, your number is still registered there. So that's why it makes it very transparent, because we don't know who won or whatever it is. So that's why it is. So your number is going to be there. So keep playing, and that's what it is. So the highest number for tonight is 50,000 Liberian dollars, half of what my brother got last night. So you'll get that right here tonight on the show. So the star 7 and a star 100 hash. That's what it is. You can get it, and then you move on. We are certainly getting there, and with God above all, we will over all prevail. Let me say what's up to all of you. It's good that we are getting there. You can play your cash giveaway. Today, let me say thanks to all of you for the time. A lot of things happening in Liberia. And I told somebody the last time, and I posted it on Facebook. I said, in this country now, all of us will get one man that murdered Liberia. But a man here was able to get plenty men. They mama Liberia get plenty men. So, and those men then, they born children. So, I posted it on my page. Those men then, they born children. So the children then are they born. It depends the kind of part that born you from the mama. So, it depends the kind of part that born you from the mama. So you can see some mama there, they born children by plenty men. Some of the men they born children by they're not correct. Some of the men they born the see children before the see story, they correct. So you'll see that the other child get good papa, and the other child, child get bad papa. It not the man business that is what the idea the man was supposed to born for the papa, and the man did born for the papa. As to whether that papa will continue to be useless papa and make that other child to be born of a useless papa, it's not the mama that will be blamed for that one. It is the pa that caused that other thing. So I sat down by myself. So I told the UP folks, I say I learned this today. We are all born of the same man, Moral Liberia. My own pa that George Weah from the same mother. Very good. That the same man that had relationship with George Weah, and George Weah born me. Me, my own pa, he's successful. He's very successful man. My own pa is very much a good man. Your own pa that Joseph Boaka. That your own pa. Your pa Joseph Boaka. He went and loved to the same mama Liberia. But he pa is a useless papa. That's why you see all of y'all are down there. All of y'all are down there. Your own pa will continue to make your shin. You know when you wait somebody pa then they make you shin that either. So your own pa that Joseph Boaka. Me pa choose my own pa. In fact, not my own pa that we are. So my own pa that successful man. My own pa that good man. My own pa that correct man. You know what they call your own pa that he honor sir. So that your own pa that you go manage with him there. As to whether he go, he don't go. Whether he was a that one, your own pa, you go that way. That own pa they will follow. He directs every path of ours, so we are continuing to do what we can about own pa. But all born of the same mama, Liberia. The pa then that they play the problem can come from. You're a son to Papa Boaka. Me pa a son to Papa Weah. What a big deal, boy. But own pa successful. He correct. He can do good thing. Your own pa, that's some kind of pa. He's in fact he's a complete opposite of my own papa. But out there we are all of the same mama. So we'll still be friends. We'll be together. Things will be okay. We'll work together. Oh, today I saw something that I wanted to share with the class. Yeah, I saw something I wanted to share with the class. It's too funny. The country, Why we can't just throw school business and some kind of way, and then just some kind of way. But you see, and I had this. What is it? What is this stuff? The guy, y'all look at the guy. The guy, funky and finish. Schools. This guy is well dressed, well dressed, correctly dressed, smartly dressed, and my student name will give you back. Like your tea again start all the tea. I don't get start all the noise. Look at the one of my other student can put us. The code is *799 *100#. Jara Moba, that's the code. You can be anywhere you play, and that's what it is. Asata, what did he say about Asata Miro said Bwaka is useless. So all a children will be useless like he. Yeah, sorry, man. You know, all I need to do again, you're talking about a joke. You're trying to lead the old man. So you'll lead the old man so that we get results. So I think for sure we are getting there, right? And all right, we think for sure we are certainly getting there. So this guy comes up. The guy comes up and says this, and so I think we are getting there, and let me share with you this. They want to share with you so that you will see it. I can really bring trouble to the class, eh? No man, the woman is good. Let me share with you this. The guy left, they gave the chance and all for you to go and ask the candidate question. If you ask a question that to hear, I said if I went my business. Like question they ask, where is he said? Okay, right in there. Yeah, right in there. I just want for all to laugh small. Don't worry. We'll get to the class. Keep playing your catch, give it away. And we're certainly getting there, and no matter what it is. All right, so that is it right here on this die. We are certainly getting there. So you're looking at it, right? Let me go and play. Listen to them, man. They give the guy the platform for him to ask a question, for him to ask the candidate question. What's the okay? Yeah, you'll get to him.
Madam Vice President, what is your political sequence?
The nurse.
Madam Vice President, what is your political sequence?
The nurse.
No, I don't love
Madam Vice President.
I love you at the question. The thing I love you is the hey man, I pray about people on offline students. If you want to see the guy face, the man is the most serious man that talking on serious thing. What is your political sequence? I don't know what really the guy really intended saying. I tried to check for the word. What is your political sequences? And I don't know, sequence? Okay, so they pass it around and doing it. Something I do. It's something.
Madam Vice President, what is your political sequence?
The nurse. That question for the class.
So the moderator of the debate is saying the noise already the man. Oh God, this country is an interesting country. Already that man's statement alone, it can call for quietude. You know, when you throw certain bomb, you don't need to tell people say the noise because it calls for quietude by itself. This guy is feeling blustery here after he has said nothing at all. They do hear it, yeah. That one, that they want to get go with. They say that one, job. The question I gave, she not even able to answer it. And in fact, she not even understand what he is saying. You know, I know he's Sarah, and be sitting there and he sat out. They say, "I'm not gonna put your hand on." They'll be disturbing. I get question. Even if you want to, what do you call them? They will tell you exactly why they did the debate, right? Yeah, that's what they guys can do. Liberians are good in becoming comedians, and I like how the guys are doing it now. It's very much important. What is they didn't mean what is your Atina? What is your political constituency? Atina, what is your constituency? Yeah, that's true. My students are smart. I think you just say sequencing. So that the political constituency, that's a tongue twister word for other people. Tongue twister word. Political constituency. So you can just go on and just say, what is your sequencing? So you just say, what is your sequencing? So, Madam Vice President, but we didn't listen to the Vice President's sequencing. Okay, let's listen to the question again. But we didn't get our sequencing part.
Madam Vice President, what is your political sequence? Madam Vice President, what is your political sequence? Madam Vice President, what is your political sequence?
The North.
Are you walking going that way for nothing?
That question for the Vice President.
Madam Moderator, children to the Vice President for truth because enough for you, sir. Because the idea here say you confused. So Linton see that a political sequence that RLJ Hotel. About political sequence that RLJ Hotel at the place we can go to go do political sequencing. Oh, God. Anyway, let's leave that and get to work. Folks, how you doing? Today, His Excellency Ambassador George Weah attended a funeral right here. I was at the bar office. I have gone to get my package for the bar. I've gone to get my package for the bar. And so the noise was outside, and people had thought that, that these people then passing around and saying, later they had know that it was 100 and the 100 you're playing with, not 24, 100. So later they had know that it was President Weah business, that the whole noise was around the Ashmont Street belt. And I didn't see. He nearly died with full. We are certainly getting there. All right. They did not know the noise that was around there. It was as a result of former President Weah's presence at that funeral ceremony. So I did show you a couple of videos prior to opening up, and as part of it, this is when he was coming outside from the Providence Baptist Church. He was getting outside. This is the scene that greeted him outside, surprisingly. And this is the scene that greeted him outside as he was getting outside. This is the scene that greeted the former president outside. And thanks to Kalasco for this share. So this is the scene that greeted him outside. As he got outside. So he was very shocked because people have to leave their businesses, and motorcyclists and so forth, all of them packed to just greet and him and wave at him and wherever he is going. And you see a crowd, and they are there wherever he goes, and that's just who he is. This man is supposed to be the most hated man because politically he must have ruined the lives of these children. He must have ruined the lives of these people. He is supposed to be the most hated man in this country as we speak. Because according to the Unity Party, folks, the people are angry with him. He is supposed to be the man who, when he passing around in the street, people are supposed to be booing at him. Because why? He did not govern well. He is supposed, but rather it is Joseph Boakai who is being booed out there. Why indeed George Weah is being celebrated? The man who just his hate on the Liberian people, according to Unity Party people reasoning, his hate on the Liberian people stay fresh. They can see it stay fresh. This man suffered them for complete. Sorry, Papa, please leave our stage. Lead the sequence 18 here. They are you do your hey, you do that there. You're just confusing people. And so this man is supposed to be the most hated man because of that. But he is the most celebrated of all the public officials in this country. So let's agree. George, we have a footballer. Why don't you to celebrate him? George Weah has left. He transitioned from footballing, transposed to politics, leaving, the politics who have dissolved every good thing that they knew about him. Politics who have done that thing to just destroy everything that they ever knew about him. People tend to forget you, especially as a result of your recent impact in their life. If it is terrible, they will forget about every other thing you were, and they will ascribe to that one, and they destroy you by that. Weah is supposed to be the most hated man in this country now. But after politics, they wouldn't recently hailing him for football again. So you used to say that football business that you to be hailing Weah. Now, Weah has left from football and came to politics for 6 years. If you want to add a senatorial thing in there, you will put all of that one in there, we'll put it there, right? But to take on political leadership of the entire country, not for his party, 6 years, this man just left. Fresh. These people are supposed to be booing him wherever he goes and so forth. But he still maintains and still remains the most celebrated. And so as today he was going, we think for sure, no matter what the circumstances are, the motorcyclists then decided to say our loyalty to you continues. Yeah. So they decided to escort him home as well. Thanks so much, our senator in waiting, OMSM Sion. I can feel you. Thank you. Your presence is always felt. So as he was leaving going, there is a rear belt. Civicus Basigia. I had to do a very brief video about him so that you see him going. The man who's supposed to be the most hated man. That he the one they're going on. So you see the motorcyclists, they abandon their regular businesses under the harsh economic situations. Because first they were going to be, that the government people then get them money for them to buy gear, for them to get motorbike, what they call. These guys abandoned under the harsh economic situations where a dime will count for anybody. They decided to say no, we'll temporarily suspend our businesses to attend to this young man. This is our kind. Some of us, we regret it a lot. People lied to us. They say he was not there for us. But look at where we are now. So they abandoned their businesses and decided to take him home. This man arrived on yesterday on a low key. So you can stop and discourage the people from going to the airport with your security measures you put in place. But you can discourage them from jumping from their businesses when a man walks in the street. What you need to do now is to place a restriction that we shouldn't just walk in the street. And I'm praying with you, Mr. President, as I will pray before a judge. I want you to take one of these weekends and go down waterside, these places. Just speak to your people. Just say, I'm just walking around. I want to speak to my people. Test it. Because if you people say you step in the street, people will boo you. Test it, Mr. President. The President Baptist, no, that you brought in people then there, let it out. Jump in the street. If these people, look, and I told you we get two presidents in this country. One is proper and one is fake. You see, that is what we are talking about here. This man who is blessed, not for nothing, but he is blessed as a result of the impact he has made in his life, in the lives of people. Then I ask people questions. I challenge anybody, including Joseph Boakai. Now, as we speak, with all his football that he played, he was president. God just bless this man. Sometimes I can just want to appreciate, because that's the only way God can bless me too. And say I appreciate God's blessing in someone's life. That's the only way God can bless me too. That the only way I can get my blessing is to be grateful to God for blessing other people. Appreciate God for blessing other people. That's how you can get a blessing. But when you envy them, you destroy yourself. So I'm not here for that one. I'm just happy. That's why you see some of you poor, you struggling today. Look at this young man. I will still call you young man. Because you're all rusted people. They want to stay long. What you call it? You can't reach at this man's level. This is the most popular man in Liberia's history. Check all around. I've been doing research. The Liberian history. This is the most popular man. There's a man. Of all your people that you've been getting, whose son at this time, Ben, are you ready again? Whose son at this time is a millionaire at his age? Why is Tim Weah's age? I think around 20 something. The man's son. You see, when God said to Abraham, I will bless your children's children, because he said, Abraham, you are who you are already. But what I will do to demonstrate to you that the fruit from you, I will bless your children's children. That will be the clear manifestation of my blessing, my grace, and everything towards you. That's what God did. You see, George Weah is at this level. George Weah's son is already a millionaire. His father was president. You have left that thing to come become millionaire like Charles Selide. Like Jojo then doing today. Jojo resigned and said he want to manage his father's political career. So as a result of that, today, Jojo then able to be millionaires. But those are stolen money. They rest on the Liberian people. I'm talking about all clear. Even all the help that George Weah brought to this country. George Weah became his millionaire outside and brought it to this country. Today, George Weah's son did not take anything away from George Weah's presidency. He is a millionaire today and playing football. That's God's grace. Then you're sitting there, you're opening your mouth. You not get nothing. You're able to show. And then you don't want to tap in this man's grace by appreciating God and telling him thank you. There is a young man. People do for him. That's the man it is. That's how God can do things for people. So you see, all of you, you're sitting there in the country, you're what going? Yeah. He was branching in now at this point and getting to the area. The motorcyclists decided to block. So if Joseph Boaga was in town today, I think a convoy not going to pass because the children were going to boo him, they were going to join a convoy. So Joseph Boaga, I think what he needs to do, his security details, because there is just a sign. His security details need to tell that George Weah must leave from the rehab area and go to 9th Street and be living there. Because George Weah living in the rehab area is not a good sign for Joseph Boakai. It's not a good thing for Joseph Boakai. Yeah. And why are you saying that? So, sometimes you may not understand some of these things. Y'all name me your children and I'm there. Clean one. That ain't there so. Clean. The man's son clean. He not even get time for what I buy. Clean. Millionaire. Son. Small boy like that. Millionaire. Jojo can to steal because he buy a crook papi. So he can to help his papi to become crook. 24 years old. Thank you so much, last. 24 years old boy. Millionaire already. The man son. Millionaire already. God. You see how God can do it. Then you're sitting yourself there. You're not thinking about what you will do for yourself. Then you're sitting down there. Look, never envy somebody. I know we all feel that kind of sense of being left behind. Never do it. You will never grow. You will feel frustrated. You will just feel terrible in your whole lifetime. How you will just feel. That's why it is. They say he playing tonight again. Yeah, he playing tonight again. And the ball scoring. The ball scoring, Juventus. That ball, right there. That's how God can do things. God can bless. People, the reason you're what they call God will help your children to grow and be the George Weah because you love George Weah. And what they call God will help your children because of your selfless love you get for George Weah. God will bless your children the way God blessing George Weah children like this. God will bless your own children then too because of your heart towards the grace of God. George Weah is the grace of God. He's an exact embodiment of grace. You can see grace. So when John Weah said, I am a Ballon d'Or, people who are crazy didn't go to the man's a Ballon d'Or. George Weah is grace. George Weah is the grace of God. Oh, you know the context in which it is? Oh, you don't even know. You see, that's why some of you're acting like you're smart, you're clever, or whatever. You're carrying your book on us. So you look at the world best, you say, look, this man is world best. Then world best is not the trophy, right? It is the award. Then Ballon d'Or, equally, it's not a trophy, it's the award. John, you look at somebody and call them world best. But when the man say, I am Ballon d'Or, you get problem with it. You see the sense? What kind of logic you get sense? So you're talking about trash. That is see nonsense you say you know about running country, you kind of country, and nothing sound you can run anymore. World best is not the award. It's not the. It's just telling you that that's your class. So to become a Ballon d'Or, you must have served a certain level. So when they gave you that, then they gave you an award behind. So the man say, I am a Ballon d'Or. Because the man carries with him that they can't take it away from him. By the way, that's another day. Thank you. All right. So we are grateful to the Almighty God. Yeah, we are grateful to the Almighty God. And we think for sure with God, we are good. And we'll get there. We think what is happening in this country is very terrible. Today, though the old man said that calamity would take over the country, and it is happening right before our eyes. I don't know whether the UP guys are ashamed of themselves. Look at how our country is running. The uneducated man you were talking about here, and the man ran this country peacefully. And nothing that we are seeing that can never, ever be recorded in any history of democracy. Bad records. That's why you're setting on a daily basis. It's too shameful. People were laughing. In fact, the moment they started doing that today, and baby man were looking at baby, the lay girl laugh. That lay girl had to laugh. The lay girl laugh to tell you that it was very shameful, disgraceful. You know, it's terrible for our country. How did we get here in the first place? That the educated people this? But I can understand why. Who has the moral to question people? How can Bwaka call the lawmaker and tell and say, you stop breaking the law? When the lawmaker then said no, that Bwaka, you just say somebody to open your mouth to us to talk about breaking law. You better go on, sir. You don't have any moral to come and tell us stop breaking the law. You the executive down there. What kind of law you know? You see where Bwaka, you see all the things that happen around Bwaka. Some of you will say, oh, Bwaka intentionally. No, I don't want for you to say Bwaka intentionally. It's not aid. Bwaka is incapacitated to lead this country. It's not about intentional. Intentional means RAB know the right thing to do and are deliberately intentionally chose to do the wrong thing. So you will say AB intentionally. Bwaka does not just have the capacity. You know what the Bible says about capacity? They said they said the spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak. And what they can say, yeah, that means you want to do the right thing, but your flesh, you're just doing all kinds of terrible things, right? And what the Bible can say, good. So there's that thing that in Bwaka that he doesn't even know how to do it. And to add up to it, he can't do it. Because he's incapacitated. So, what a moral that Bwaka get to go tell the people and say that unlawful thing you're doing, I want to put my hands inside. They say, Papa, you try that thing that you yourself, you are the unlawful in chief. The executive unlawful. You are very much unlawful. You know how many things you did that will close our mouth here? We didn't talk. All the unlawful things you did that you come into country, but Bwaka does not have any moral. You see, when we talking to you, I was saying, but now Bwaka is caught up. He doesn't have morals to speak to anything relating to what's happening because he himself is guilty. So those are the things you must be able to look at. What I saw today, very shameful. I will call Garrison Dodo Yellow, Counselor at Law, Republic of Liberia, to hear from him. You know, the reason I keep calling him, like I said, I did commentaries on the removal of Ellis Tyler, and the center of the commentary of the removal of Ellis Tyler. And I knew there were tough times that people like Garrison Yellow, and they never used to really like listen to us, but they could call in and then say what they wanted to say, especially against our opinions and things that we had. But he, one person who sat in his own position that he had there as a lawyer, he said the guys should be able to follow an Accord Tyler due process. So the guys were calling for Tyler recusal. And he, Garrison Yellow, and the rest of the other guys who were backing from that perspective, they were saying no. Recusal is a voluntary act. So since the man does not want to recuse himself, what next you people need to do is to do the honorable thing, to make sure that you do the honorable thing and according to the due process. And if you got the numbers, it's okay. So Yellow on the contention was, you people don't have the number. What you're doing is very terrible. That is why it is. That's why. So I just trying to give you the history of somebody I'm calling up tonight to tell you that he's speaking from the perspective of an expert in this thing. Same situation. Because they were calling for it. Did they end up with a due process? Yes. Eventually, Tyler did resign. When the numbers were already against him, he saw it. He resigned. Unlike the one that are going on now. So let us understand, especially in the wake of what happened today. In the wake of what happened today. So we'd like to hear from him first. Then our analysis will follow following the questions that we're going to be asking him tonight. I did talk to him initially and book it with him that I said I would talk to him. Then strong analysis are going to come up tonight in relation to what really it is that happened. We are coming. I will descend tonight. I will descend. Hey, you know me? Yeah, you know me. Yeah, get ready. Friends are about to fly apart because I will not judge friends. Any friend who goes against the right thing for the sake of the Liberian people, especially that are supposed to be in the interest of the Liberian people, that friend should stand the test of time to make sure that indeed it is what it is, so that we can get onto that. And I think it's very important. So I will be able to connect with Councillor Yelu. And he was a member of the 53rd, yeah, because 2023, yeah, he didn't win, yeah, the 53rd, yeah, because we are the 55th now, so he was, yeah, 53rd. So I will try to link up with him. So the moment he sees my call, he will try to get back to me subsequently. But I'm getting to him. And if anybody around him there, you're telling him, say, AB says he's reaching you. So try to check your phone. Let him check his phone. What happened today is very terrible. But first of all, let me inform you that Fonati Kofa and his team, the speaker, they have finally made their application known before the Supreme Court here and his team. And this is what they were able to file. So let's just look at it and then run through it quickly. Then we can get to our call in and guest. Then we can move on with the analysis for the night, which is going to be very powerful and strong. Because there are things you need to know. You know, the old man and someone say, "Oh, my brother, I listen to Sam Andrews show. You know, I was coming." And the old man say, "My son saying, oh, they think you're reading here so now. What did the people then say? Yeah, because what brother they say Andrews say, but nothing happened. It says, but nothing happened. Yeah. Wow. Amen. It's a blessed guy. Thank you so much, Carrasco, for the share. Yeah, I was trying to acquaint these people with what they are missing out on all of the time that they don't want to hear. And they will always hear it because that's truth. There's nothing we can do. That's also true. So they will be, you know, okay, so we will let me try to read you this. There is something that was filed before the Supreme Court, and it's currently there. Let me see what's on here. We just get copies of it. And so Arthur Johnson and team, they filed that. And James Pierre is one of the lawyers. I think the 2 lawyers so far. So on the 21st day of November, which is today, they just made that to the court. So they're going back to the Supreme Court. The law should be the law. Only the court can save our democracy. I don't know what it can do or whatever. Only the court can save our democracy. Because the court's existence is heavily dependent on the smooth and soundness of the democracy. If the country goes into chaos, there will be no court system. They know it. Who told you the judges, these people, they don't know? They know. If a magistrate is sitting down in a community and he's supposed to render a certain decision and that decision went against the community decided to go amok, you think you will go to court to go do anything? No. So you think about the sanctity of the community. It doesn't matter what it is. You're not here to please anybody. You are there to please the law, because the people will understand and choose to accept it because it is a law. But when they found out that you are not implementing the law or you are not working in confines of the law and they take matters into their own hand, your very existence will be undermined. The court knows that. The court operates only in peace. When there is war, there is no court. The court knows it. The court, is you have eyes, ears to know and feel that indeed, if it does not do the right thing, and then leave it with the politicians, and you know how people can treat politicians, then we go to crisis. The court itself will not operate, because those are bases for which even the very court, they say these are some of the force majeure, and then you can use it as some of the manifest necessity on the basis of which maybe you could have an excuse granted to the court that they will give it to you. Right? Commotion that took over the whole country, and then you saw to make your application before the court on tomorrow. But on the tomorrow here, the very court said we're not in session because of the noise all over the country. You are free. Nobody will count it against you. The court said knows that. They are aware. So the democracy, you know, so if politicians are doing the fight and they are doing what they are doing, it is the court that's that stabilizer. Because they absorb all of the shocks. When the shocks are coming, they call them the shock absorbers of democracy. They also term them as stabilizers of the democracy. The moving vehicle is democracy. The stabilizers, the shock absorbers, all the things when you see shock coming, then they say, oh, no, boom, boom, yeah, that be able to manage the shock so that the people don't feel it. That the court, we are watching them. We are just looking up to them. And that's just all it is. And they said they were misinterpreting even the court. You know why? They were doing what they say. The court already finished telling you, the court that they said they ain't get respectful. They said the court already finished telling us say that we are legitimate. You see the misinterpretation that they started carrying on, and they started acting on false interpretation of the court. Because that is what the court is able to do. The court is not too definite as to what it wants or what it is. But again, that's why. But we are getting there. You know, some of us, we are here and we are grateful to the Almighty God. The court is all. And we look forward to that, which is very good. So there's the application that they filed, and they are McDermott, and they're saying that it said now comes the petitioner leave that one. I think I read most of these things to you the last time, and the Supreme Court's jurisdiction. I did read all of that, but let's come to the accounts. One, what did they say? It's the jurisdiction of the court, right? So let's come up now. And, so let's come here. They say Supreme Court's jurisdiction. They say Article 66 of the Liberian Constitution states that the Supreme Court shall be the final arbiter of constitutional issues and shall exercise final appellate jurisdiction in all cases, whether emanating from courts of records, courts of not of records, administrative agencies, autonomous agencies, or any other authority, both as to law and facts, right? So they come here and said here, and in 2, it says chapter 2, section 2.2 of the judiciary law states that the Supreme Court of the Republic of Liberia shall have the jurisdiction on applications of remedial and extraordinary writs, including refusals to issue such writ, and shall be the court of final resort in all such. 2, and it said here, these are the grounds. They said the unconstitutional usurpation of the speaker's authority by the respondents, and they stated Article 49 as their reliance, and said these people are usurping the function of the speaker. What are those grounds? They have it there. They said here, they attached as exhibits, their horses rule and all, everything they attached it there. Then they came here, they said, the respondents on constitutional suspension of members of the House of Representatives. So that suspension that they had was unconstitutional. Because why? They have usurped the speaker's, first of all, his function. 2, they never had the authority to do that. So they have gone to the Supreme Court to raise these issues. 3 counts, major problem. They said the respondents on constitutional and illegal restructuring and reconstitution of the statutory committees of the House of Representatives. So statutory committees, again, they had no basis for doing that, but they started to proceed in the form and faction that they did. Those are the grounds. Then we'll come to 4. It says here, unconstitutionally seizing and taking possession of the 2025 draft national budget by the respondents, although it was directed to Speaker Kofa. Because it said presiding. Who is the presiding? It's Speaker Kofa. So it was directed to the presiding Speaker Kofa. So what are the Kofa need there? Speaker or the when they say presiding, the only presiding that is known until then is Kofa. So they said these people acted in these form and factions. Good. So they say here, they say, wherefore, and in view of the foregoing, the petitioners respectfully request your honors for the Supreme Court of Liberia to declare as follows. 1, the convening by the respondents of a purported and illegal plenary of the House of Representatives without the speaker presiding to be unconstitutional, and all actions and decisions taken there null and void ab initio, right, and of no legal effect. 2, the respondent suspension of Honorables Edward Flomo, Abu Kamara, and Martin Cole as members of the House of Representatives without first affording then the necessary and required constitutional due process mandated by Article 20 of the Liberian Constitution and Rule 48 of the House Standing Rules to be unconstitutional. 3, that the respondents restructuring and reconstituting of the statutory committees of the House of Representatives to be illegal. 4, the respondents' seizure and taking possession of the 2025 draft national budget by the respondents and all actions and decisions taken thereupon to be unconstitutional and a violation of Article 49 of the Liberian Constitution and Rule 10 of the House Standing Rule. Those were what they were praying for, that they should term all their actions as blah, 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 blah. My old man, You don't move. You don't shake. God is at work. You know who you should be asking question to? I may have said T5 is greedy. T5 is an ingrate. I will have called in all sort of names. Those are not what I'm calling in. I'm just assuming that we have to call in those names. But to reach to the conclusion that T5 is not a leader, that was one thing I always kept to my chest. No, I didn't ever. With all the characterizations, T5 did, T5 died, T5 you are calling greedy, ingrate, blah blah blah. They thought, look, for you to say he's not a leader, no, I really dare venture that area, and I didn't want to, and I did not ever do it but just in 3 weeks, T5 fall short, fell flat on his belly, and demonstrated that instead of him demonstrating leadership, he decided to allow his followers to lead him. And if a leader is working at the whims and caprices of the followers, then you are not a leader. You are not a leader. Leadership is guardians. Tifao. So all the noise then you were causing, and your people then were insulting people here and there, that why you go any other way? To move a CDC speaker and put a Unity Party speaker there, that the leadership there you say you are carrying, you say at the end of the 10 year, the president, the CDC people will know what it got. You see the kind of nonsense. You see, all of your in your shame now, you who are defending Tifa. What a logic that is. I don't want to be speaker according to Tifa. I just want for Fonati to move from there. If CDC will lose it, that CDC lost it. I don't have time. Greed, selfishness. But I lead that one and come back to leadership. So Tifa, your men came to you. You see they are angry. You see the emotions flying all over the place. You are a sound man who went there. Of all their emotions, you are providing leadership now. That is what it is. Tifa, why we have taken you to court, guys? I said, gentlemen, we're able to get the numbers. If we don't proceed rightly, that's what leader will do. That's what leader will. But what that happened today only demonstrated that you, Tifa, you lack leadership. All you care about is yourself. To the extent that the very group that you're leading, you are leading them wrongly. Your first test of leadership, you fail bigly. Because guardians is very important. It's not about so say one, so say this or this, that. No, it's very important. Every one of them were looking up to you for leadership. And how did you lead them? You led them the wrong way. And all of you're leading each other the wrong way. And that's how you end it. Folks, let us listen. I have the Constitution here with me. And like I said, I will get to Garrison. I have the Constitution here with me. But I don't even want to go into the law. So let's come to reasoning. Tifa then said, you know the thing looking sorry for. What happened today is shameful. And I can feel sorry for Tifa then. You know why Tifa then kept each other in our hotel? Because they never trusted each other. They believe that when somebody goes home, they don't trust those people. And what kind of trust they want to call is stay caught up with them. So Tifa then got ready. They said, we'll stay out of fishing. We need to get 50 persons that will sign the new resolution that we have, the resolution that we have. I don't know where they took that from. And as far as we are concerned, the resolution that they presented with the names of the lawmaker then who left from there, they are faking those people's signatures on those resolutions because the original copy of the resolution is in the hand of Luther Tappe. Let me say, Luther Collins. No, the other Luther Collins. So let me tell you the drama of what Tifa then did, what they did today. So Tifa then went. They gave the men money. DJ Blue then, the rest of the other people then they collected a sign. So they said that 50 will get already. So when it made their presence fell, they said, yeah, the only way will believe y'all, except you can just sit down in the session so that our number will go up. Let the men see our number going up. That the only way will get your thing to you. So DJ Blue then went, and the rest of the other people, they went there, collected. There were people who even collected from Kofa Block. They went and collected some of that money then from them. And they signed. They say in our presence. So DJ Blue and Menzina, they went there. They had a presence. It was there. They said, oh yeah, we'll get a number now. But they checked. They said, these men ain't not collect our money. These men, they're not able to look at Fonati's face to appear before him for us to institute a removal. Though the resolution is here, and resolutions are just like indictments. Right? So the resolutions are just like indictments. You are indicting somebody in your resolution. That we, then, Wazi, blah, 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 oh, first and more equal, blah, blah, blah. They will put all the preambles there that due to X, YZ, blah, 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 blah. We have decided that owing to all the things that you now do, we have signed and resolved. That's what they call a resolution. We have resolved to remove you as a speaker on these grounds. The speaker will take that resolution because that's an indictment now. He will take it and then give it and present it. At that point now, the deputy speaker will preside because it's against him. So the speaker will recuse himself. And then the deputy speaker, there will be a committee set up. And our special committee will look into those claims. And the speaker will have his response given. That's what's supposed to happen. But Tifa then say, these men who not collect our money, we don't trust them. We don't trust them at all. So what we'll do, since the sun our stuff, because immediately Weah came in country, let me tell you what Weah did. Immediately Weah came in country, you know, we are not a Tifa and not leader. With all the things that are happening here that we veil with people here and there, you think we are veil with them? No. We are still believe he needs to talk to them. We are still believes he needs to talk to them. Even the very Tifa with all the things that you're doing, you're veiling all over, we are still calling Tifa to talk to him. So when we are came yesterday, immediately, we have decided to call DJ Blue, and talk to them. Tell us, look, man, we're not saying that whatever you're doing is wazi, but the idea you got to think, Chief. This is a male. You know why I talk for those guys? Despite them receiving latches outside, Weah did not care to put himself in a frame of anger, the way the followers are angry. Weah was not angry like that. Weah decided to calm down to place the necessary cause. So Tifa got the news that most of the people that will finish signing, in fact, some of the people that they get a monitor the report and say, me, I'm going for health reason. And they know that for them to get that 49, it calls for people who are present. It's not by just resolution signatures. No, they know by law their own rules. It's there that when AB signs, AB must be there present to prove that his signature are there. Because I followed the title remover. That was exactly what happened. They tested it on the floor. They asked the guys that, are you ready? And then S1C, they say, yes, you got to be present. And that's why you see, there were times that the guys were practically going for their friends in their homes doing the title removal. Nukwe then were going for their friends in their homes for them to come to session. Your friend will come to section. That the only way all that thing again title could work. So their friends must come to section. You must come to session. Forget about whether we have resolution yet and there. I was part of it. Nukwe then. I followed that process. They must come to session. That the only way you can justify that. The resolution of that paper, the confirmation of that paper is your presence. So Tifa then knew that plenty of people gave me excuses. They fly all over, they not collect their money, they not eat it. They just give me excuses. The other person said, me, I'm not going on this side, or this side, Sego, I'm going on this side. And they saw it that put a DJ Blue then, they wouldn't have come back to session again. They were just coming to stay away. All the things happening now. They say, you know what? We'll use their signature then against them and say that 50 no more we get, and that the resolution, the constitution talk about. And that's a blatant lie. Let's come to reasoning. So they agree that Tifa then they get sense. And that we shall know that they don't have. These are the questions you must ask yourself. Those of you who support it and say, oh yeah, they finish one. No, ask yourself the question. Why you think that this constitution, let's go to Article 33. I will read it for you. Then we'll be able to understand from this. I'm going to their rules. I'm going to their rules. Because everything that tied to the law, the supreme and organic law of this country is the Liberian Constitution. So I'm not going to their rules. No, I will stick right here tonight. I got sufficient thing to deal with here. Y'all listen, you. Listen. That reasoning now we're putting there now. Forget about what are that law. Let's look at reasoning. If by just people signing and they are not present to validate the decision for which they sign, whether that signature paper, it constitutes the validation of their decision that they have made. That's the question we are about to answer. Whether it validates, whether the signature paper or the resolution just by paper is sufficient enough to validate the decision that they have made with their absence from section. Let's come there. Article 33, let's take our time. You know, when you we're doing it, keep playing your cash giveaway. 50,000 or so forth is going up tonight. Is Article 33. It says here, a simple majority of each house shall constitute a quorum for the transaction of business. But a lower number may adjoin from day to day and compel the attendance of absent members. Right? So simple majority. So the simple majority they're talking about. Let me add Tifa in a simple question. And Tifa then say that they had a simple majority. Right? Good. They said they have 43. So the 43 that they said they had, let's agree that their 43 was on paper. And then out of that 43, 10% did not come to section. But in their mind, they get a quorum. The quorum is not constituted in mind. It is not by paper. The quorum is by presence. So 10% were to leave for that number. Can Tifa then tell me that they could have conducted session because they knew already there were 43 lawmakers who have already agreed that they didn't want to be together? Could they have ever had any quorum to conduct session? No. They have to get the 37% present. So 43 minus 10, that's 33. A honor course. They can't have forum. They can't have quorum. So since they're using that, so because I'm going to their reasoning now, going to their brains so that I can check inside. Since they say they get a number ever since, then if 10 persons were not to come to session on their side, could they have still conducted business because they said they had a quorum? They said they have 43. They have, so that the people who signed at that time, could they have used that signature to say, though the other 10 persons didn't come, and but you know what? The idea we already know with 45, so the idea or with 43, so we can still conduct session because we get a quorum. All we know for until still get 30. Would they have conducted quorum? Would they have conducted business? No. It says simple majority, and that simple majority is about simple majority present. In that simple majority of people who concur, in that simple majority of people and who have, I don't know what they are thinking. Sometimes you sit down, you ask yourself questions, right? You don't have to go anywhere else. Ask yourself a question. So they don't say simple majority who just agree. No, they say simple majority that must be present. That simple majority must be present to conduct business. Right? Let's lay that on one side. Good. So let's lay that other argument one side and then put it one side and come to the next one to open your eyes again. And I'm coming to the latter part of it. Let's go to Article 49. So the simple majority issue we talking about a quorum, right? Good. Let's go to Article 49. It is the number that is required to conduct business is 37. Simple majority. That's all you need. The Constitution made that one clear. And when you get 37, 38, 39, but 37 should be that bare minimum that indeed will qualify you to have the quorum to conduct business. The same Constitution will go to Article 49. It tells that the House of Representatives shall elect once every 6 years Speaker who shall be the presiding officer of that body. I'm an area we're going. Or Deputy Speaker or such other officers as shall ensure the proper functioning of the House. Now the area we're going. The Speaker, the Deputy Speaker, and other officers so elected may be removed from office for cause by resolution of two-third majority. Two-third majority. Two-third majority. They didn't say simple majority. Two-third majority of the members of the House. So, you sign this resolution, and John Brown is not in section that day to validate his signatures to say, the resolution I signed here, I, John Brown here, I was there and I signed it. Peter Paul, where are you? There is something in law is associated with trials, especially jury trials. They call it the pooling of jury. So the people that they can call jurors, they will go and come up with their verdict among themselves and say, this is what it is. When they bring it up like that and they come up with the decision, the person who's their head is foreman. So they call the foreman will say, yes, we have reached a verdict. Out of the 12 person or out of so and so number, this is what we have had. And these are the people that said the person is guilty or the person is not guilty. Then they will pool the jury. The judge to confirm, because the verdict already in their hand. To confirm, the judge will ask, jury number 1, the verdict as read, blah, blah, blah. It says your decision, yes. 2, it says your decision, yes. 3, it says your decision. Because the intent of all of these things is for the same transparency and accountability purpose. so that it does not seem like somebody forced somebody's signature somewhere, so that it does not seem like somebody is lying on somebody, or somebody willingly, did not do something and then somebody just forced. No, what Thomas Faraday did today is what we call coercion. If Abraham Weah in a sound mind decided to sign and say, I have signed and resolved, because they call that thing resolution. You have resolved. How can one be resolved in doing something and they're not willing to show up? Your number even dropped today to 41. No, Thomas Faraday knew that the men finished jugging and already the men not eat their money. The men were gone. And I see why Fonanti always just say, I want to see my accusers. Fonanti knows that God in heaven knows that none of those guys, and some of them could not look in his face and vote against him. You know what it takes for somebody to say, look, I want to go to court. I read it now. That means that person is speaking with expressive confidence. Now I see why Fonanti and the guys are saying, oh God, the guys are wicked. They know that they're not able to look Fonanti in the face to vote against him. So what they're saying, let pressure him, let him resign. Let pressure him, let him resign. So they told the guy, say, my man, we're on your side. But for me to look at Fonanti in the face to vote against him, and not what I want. So what we should do, you're not be able to pressure him, let him resign. That one is safe. Then for us to go and sit down in front of Fonanti, it can't work. Fonanti kept saying this thing. I don't know why he's depending on. Fonanti said, you're bringing no more. You're bringing no more. You're bringing no more. He kept saying that one thing and say, I want to face my accusers. You're bringing the number. Not knowing the guys, then they never had any good number that could stand by them. When they came on the day to make the decision, now their number dropped from 43 to 45. It drops to 41. You see how shameful it was today for them? No wonder they've been keeping each other at the area there, how they call the place. They've been keeping each other to area because they don't trust each other. On a day for the decision to be made, the number drops straight to 41. The other one get excuse. The other one get letter. The other one say, I will not be there. The other one, all the kind of major decision making day when you're supposed to get the number. Then you go bring paper, say, you know what? All the things that you're doing here, so all we know your signature already there. So all we know you're finna resolve. Hey, chief man, confirmation is very essential. You got to confirm it. You got to confirm it, and that's why it is for. From 43, 45, because the garden went there, Buji DJ Blue and that of my man Azina went there. It went straight to 45. Then on the day for the decision, except for you to begin now, it dropped to 41. You see the thing here? Without doing it, you finish forcing it already. You're finished eating our money, you can't go free. Oh no, you're finished doing it. Look at the number of persons needed that down there. Some people wrote they wrote and even said, you know what? Any signature you see down there, so we resend our signature, we resend our signature. All the things that God did it today. They made them chop Thomas Faraday money free. That shame was getting Thomas Faraday now so today. They were just forcing it now. They said that thing was just forcing now. We'll force it. But well, cool. That who the person that will be speaker that on the day itself that you are speaker, you're not taking your convoy to carry you home. Then you say, you know what? We'll get you 1 week so that you know what to go. Let's see what would now happen. You already speaker. You already speaker. So why you not take your convoy from there to go with your police people escorting you? They collected the many money, they ate it. They start running away. Tifa said the thing again work. You're not forcing that their signature will use. We'll say we are 50. Whether they like it or not, we'll force it. Hey man, Tifa. You be in legislature for all those years. That's why you could resort to with leadership. Tifa, so I agree now. Is that the leadership ability that you really exhibited today? Then you see Rachel Kun, two standing there say, Tifa can put me in office. He said, can we put you in office? Let me come put you in office. They made a thing with joking. They get our money and go free. So If you saw people's signature, when the guy said we get the guy that ate a man money, then someone say, you know, when you finish eating somebody money, you know, time for game. You know, the carry the guy. There's a money changer that when was it? It was in 2000. You know, Liberia do something in the country too. It was in 2000. The Olympic Games, and they took the guy from, I don't yet know the year, but I just forget it. You know, I really forget it. So there's a money changer who say he can play taekwondo. You know, he can play real something. You know, the martial art. He says he's a martial artist. So Philip Brown, when they collected him, he went out to the people. He say he got good strong at the end. They gave us something they call yellow card. That one part you not got to qualify. You will go there. So they took that guy and carry him to go represent us in Beijing. So there's a guy who from Egypt. The guy can really punch. The guy can blow. The man body set. It's not easy. So it was a real time now for us to go in the ring to go for it. But man, Minister Tape, you know, Emonia Deve Tape, they went in the boxing, the preparation room. They went and you know the rooms aside each other. He just hear a man in the room just knocking the ear, boom, 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 boom. If he said it out there, the sound you were hearing there, the guy just woke up, the guy say, what's that? He said, we brought you way here for you to go for all in that, bro. Do you see a Saheti? You go there? Yeah, I think I told him that he was sorry that. So they were, they asked the guy. They say, tell the truth. Your salary, because we bring in a medical person for them to come check you. Because they get sophisticated medical put in there. They scare the man, whole body, no society. And the people money they really paying it. He said, let me hear tell the God fair truth. The guy said, since my mom bought me, and I'm for before. That just somebody fool me and you know my man, they get keen, they gave me, they say I'm gonna get a small thing, they will put my knee on the list so that I will come here the high gear. That guy ate our country money free. So the minister was very angry. He said, hey, you see some of the problem we're gonna be talking about. So that the city they do the Tifa then. They made them collect that Tifa money, they ate it. Then when Tifa then called and said, my man, that tomorrow now we're doing nothing there now. They senator thing, what they call the other guys say my stomach be hurting me, what they call. I contacted the doctor then already. They say I'm gonna go in here for me to go check. If I go in here, or what they call my side hurting me. The other person say, excuse me, my own stomach. So people think about they jack now, they no more gone. They say no, we'll grab their paper here, and that paper will force them on, and we'll make sure that we get 50 already. That's what they saw down there. And I'm surprised that legislative reporters who claim to be legislative reporters, they are not speaking to the issues to help the public, and they leave them like that. They call themselves legislative reporters. You see, when you put yourself into something, that's what you get. That's what you get. If I am a legislative reporter down there, the kind of way I would deal with it there, yeah? So, they gotta grab that money, they better say, me, I'm not coming down there. I'm not coming down there. They lead that thing there, yeah, you know, we don't want to run with it here, so that way. Then they call the other man on the other side, they say, no, they thing here now, the way you load it now, no, I can't come down there. That was suffer Tifa them today, and they force it. And they said that 50%. Who told you that just by paper? You know what they got confirmation? You know what they got confirmation? So y'all go collect the people money, y'all eat it, y'all run away. Tifa they said our money y'all eat, y'all run away and go. That lie, it can't hold. We'll take your signature and then carry it. But the other man, when they go call the other man, Tifa, he said, oh, but I'm playing already. Oh. You know, I will come back. You just hold it ground. They gotta get to Tifa there. They said, Tifa, you just hold the ground strong. That one no more. We'll come back. You know, you just hold the ground strong. That thing we gotta hold the ground. You just keep holding the ground. Let me go for the check up. Let me go check myself. Then I come back. You just gotta hold the ground. Tifa said, no, send the man there. Yeah, your signature you will see in that place there will drag you there by your signature. So when you saw, the guys knew what the guys were going to do. So the guys started to resend their signatures. The guy then went to notarize everything. They say that thing that you see down there, so now my signature. That thing that you see down there, so I reverse my signature and not there again. So Tifa, they even grab people like Matthew Jordan who left Everson. They grab them, they say, oh, you're inside. We not get they shame here, you can't catch us here. We just got to spoil it one time. Now, what you saw today is very shameful and disgraceful. What you saw today is the greatest shame. The greatest shame. Those guys are very shame wherever they are going. And how God can operate. Eh? Eh? So you see that? Jalagravi say, he said, ha ha ha. He said, this guy that ate our country Olympic money is a suspect. And Jala said that he interviewed Alex Sonnyboy Noah today, and he said he told them that you were here next Tuesday, but this morning they were calling him quick, and of course, I can say now today are coming. So the way you want to take the decision now, eh? And the other person said they will now come next Tuesday. Now they will say, I know Tifa. When Tifa look at very early, no, then they come to say that they say, you better think you're useless from here. You, what kind of useless man in there? So you can use Sarah here, DJ Brew, you bro. You know, yesterday I was listening to Israel. They want Papa Janko. They will call. They will look at DJ Blue. He said, I want like God beat a drum. I said, when you're going to know that DJ Blue, you're even supporting the man. So now I know DJ Blue bought Gona Kandana. So Tifa causing DJ Blue now. That Tifa telling DJ Blue, that one with a big God. Like you do that, he can't go flare or he can't hawk or then they're going to call you that can all the kind of thing. But you see, let me tell you something. That's what happens when you are an ingrate. You will suffer the latches. All that thing that they did are just shame. They just force it one time, and what they did to themselves, the most shameful thing to ever see. So we'll finish with the thing already now. That your signature then will use. What kind of signature, Chief? You're sure you're trusted these people. Why you're used to being comfortable to make sure that you are present there? Why you did that? If you think presence was not important for the decision, why you kept yourself on the three? Can you imagine? It was just useless that they kept because they said all our effort we exerted is just useless. We've been down there with the number. These men we've been feeding them. We've been giving them food. They've been eating our food. Time for all the other decision that they made them move from behind. Oh, drive to 41. What kind of behavior they say so? That's life. Oh, sorry. So now we are talking. I had to play a joke so that you don't die. Folks, that's all the time we have on this one here. So we are very grateful to the Almighty God. This country is an interesting country. God is wonderful. They got use of minute today. Me, if our Tifa are gonna do that same thing, you go eat our money, you go. That your signature then will use. Your team will get down for that thing on your own there. So you seen it? Why will you do that? They say 49. That's all you need. You even went to 50. And one of my guys were just asking me just now. All Fonati needed to still be speaker in this country is 25. But as we spoke, Fonati stay hard 27. Because 2 persons left. So Fonati had 27. So 27 from 50. Now how many persons read there? 27 from 50. Students, you do your math. 10 T5 and I know both business. You do your math. 27 plus 50. Eh? One of the lawmakers who collected that money, let me tell you, that guy, people were pressing some kind of way for money business. What they call it? The guy just went and collected their money and ate it. 27, because Fonatiste had 27 because DJ Blue and man left, right? So Fonatiste had 27. How do many manage to reach 50? So let's take Mema Breeze Mensa from there, who said she abstained from Fonati group. Then Fonatiste had 26. How the money to get 50? So do your calculation now. Do it. So we have 77 lawmakers in this country instead of 73. You see how God can confuse people? Then a part there passing around say, you know, you see, you thought you could trick the Liberian people, but it ended up in shame and disgrace. Fonati get 27. Then you get 50. Because Mema Brina out to you. So you get 50. 27 plus 50. My students are doing the math. Everybody coming out with the same thing. I don't know whether they can turn it around any kind of way. All my students are doing the math. They coming out with the same thing. 27 Fonatiste has on his side. Plus your 50. That's 77 lawmakers that we have in the legislature as we speak. According to T5 them mathematics or their calculator. That T5 them no calculator there. Richard Koo is the most useless man I've ever seen in this world. Then he sat on there a lie and said to sit down and say, oh, now I speak on now. Oh, chief, go take the car from the man and carry it to your house now. They got an AR money free. And the way you took the one decision now, you know you can't come back again. To say, oh, we didn't do a good, so we're coming to go collect the number again. Now another money you will pay again. And you don't trust the manager that when you're getting another money again, they will come. So the manager they ate your money free. RLJ management really benefited from you people. They ate your money free. It ended in VLA. The coup has failed. Because your last blow you use, you are very much useless. You don't even know about timing. Let me tell you what's supposed to have happened before we get to the lines. From the planning of this whole coup, T5 is supposed to be the last trump card that is supposed to use. You're just supposed to be on Fonati's side while you are fighting for the numbers to go. For the numbers to go. Instead of you being the last, you were the first. Okay, let's leave that one. Your jumbo again, you say, oh, there is XYZ who will use the budget. No, you more adding an appearance. You thought that it was validated you people and increase your number and so forth. It did not shake anybody. T5 went there, it shake anybody. More added their appearance did not shake anybody. It did not change anything. Fonati was still strong in his position. You decided to use the budget to get a budget to your stay. You're not stay strong. The Senate said they will never discuss anything relating to budget with you people because as far as they are concerned, that's not a legitimate way. So no committee. Then you got ready now. You took two persons from there, DJ Blue and that of my man Zina. No. Yet nothing changed. So you say that thing they play air now. We just got to put it there now. We just got to force it and many air money good free. Richard Kun, go sit down to your hall. You and your children and you get ready. You say you're already speaker. Go sit down. See the most useless thing you can do. You're not educated. They will let the men go eat your money free. All the know you get a number, got a number. On the day now, we're not able to see the number. You drop down even beneath where you people were and whatever it is. It was better you did that for the 3 and be managing with it some kind of way with your excuses all for inside than what it is. Your coup has failed bigly. You don't even know. It has failed bigly. Thanks so much to all of you. And I keep playing your cash giveaway. 50,000 will be up tonight. And I just wanted to tell you routine. I just let to play joke. Yeah, leave me. I just got what to go. I just wanted to play small fun now. Let's get to the lines and interact with you quickly. Crown Stopper is proud to be associated with the show. Let's take a break from Crown Stoppers, and we're going to be right back. We'll pick your calls right here on this dial. Thanks to all of you for the time. T5 Go call your other man, say, my stormy running, I gotta go in here to go settle this stormy running problem. You just hold the ground. We'll come back. We'll deal with that for nothing, man. There.
It's about musical. There are crimes in many places. In every community, you can see. So if you see crime, you report it. Don't take law in your hands for the real authority. That it can't take care of it. Crime Stopper here for us. Bringing safety to your door. Whether you rich or you poor. If you see a you must talk it. And I mean you cheche. You wait for your safety. If you see it, don't keep it. You must call to report it. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and make it peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crimes for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and make it peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia. From the center to interior, Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all of us.
Crime Stopper Liberia is your community crime fighting partner. Don't take the law into your own hands. Remember, if you see a crime, report it. This is a message from your own self, Old Man Sam Sion.
Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and make it peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, let's stopping crime for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and make it peace for them before. Crime Stopper.
Okay, Crime Stopper. Then we are right here on this very day. Grateful to the Almighty God. Phone can finish. How are you doing? Let's hear from you quickly. Just a minute, please.
Thank you so much, Evie. Evie, this is David King. You see, Evie, today I was just saying to somebody, I say, they think you're running away. Oh, I'm not feeling what I think go. When I think I'm not just going to follow the requesting that you can just deal with him when it comes to legal issues. That's what they wanted to do. They never did forensic justice. They should have accorded forensic due process. And by doing that, forensic will be confronted with his charges, and the presiding officer is supposed to tell forensic, and forensic is supposed to defend himself in that process. But for people to go take signature and people say, oh yeah, we got 50%, we pass the number, so forensic out. No, that thing is not true. Forensic will go to the court, and thankfully this area I heard forensic have gone to the Supreme Court, the full bench of the Supreme Court, with his complaint. He and the other lawmaker that are on his side. So, Richard Nangeku, if you just go sit down somewhere with a deep ball hair and say, oh, I speak up already. Let him pass it around and say, you speak up. We got two speakers with one DJ. We got only one speaker with one DJ. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much for your contribution. Medicine Yado, let's hear from you. Hello? Medicine? Yeah? Yeah. Go ahead, boss man.
And God does not let ugly.
Yeah, God does not let ugly. Yeah.
And blind man, they got no claim on the people that pay my money by zero. Oh. They got nurses and teachers in Liberia who are volunteer. That some of them cannot even be given a soap money. They are not on payroll. They can't get them soap money to wash their clothes. But they're taking millions of dollars to remove one man that will not benefit the Liberian people. It is God that destroyed them today. And never will anything like that ever exist in Liberia, where people will put money in the house and say, I'll take the money and remove the speaker. Look, I commend my two representatives from Nima country, Musa Benete and Tawon Bay. I commend them for their stand on the side of the law, Councillor Funanti Kofa. That this thing, moving forward, it will never happen. And in George Funanti and group today, they filed rid of McDonald's to the Supreme Court full bench, not to one justice in Chimo, to the full bench, and they will scatter them. Look, I'm happy with the whole thing that went on today on the side of Funanti Kofa. Thank you so much, AB.
Thanks, boss, for your contribution. We appreciate that. Let me get on to the next caller right here. How are you doing?
Good evening, Mr. AB.
Yeah, let's hear from you.
This is Mohammed Puri.
Yeah, Mohammed.
And this is Mohammed Puri. I'll be coming from Italy.
Yeah, let's hear from you, Mohammed.
Yeah, Mr. AB, you know, every week we have a society depends on two groups of people.
Mm-hmm.
And those two groups are the usual idiots.
Okay.
And the silent majority. And so these are the two groups of people that the supporter is depending on. The way he's behaving, the way he's behaving. But again, God, I don't know about Liberian people. Because God is using his law for this country, for Liberia, to make what is happening at the House of Representatives to control what happening. Because those guys, they are running the proceeding in every step that they wish to think they are taking in their own interest against the interest of the Liberian people. So all these things will continue to happen. And I don't want Liberia to see those things as shooting to them. It is not fair. But I have not forgotten Liberia. And T5 and his group will continue to feel miserably.
They are treading the wrong path, and of course, every step they take is wrong and is affecting them. And this is it. And what are you doing?
Hey, Ebe, good evening.
Yeah, go ahead and let's hear from you.
Ebe, I'm laughing, yo. I just ain't laughing. That's how you deal with greater people. Yo, but and they said they were putting the nail in the coffin today, finally, today Thursday. Maybe the capital were not there. They were waiting for the capital to come nail the coffin. The capital were not there. But if it is serious, yeah, go ahead.
No. I said, any of the 50% list that they get, any of the list took the decision today.
But AB, how you will get laid in your hands and say I get 50% they're not behind you? AB, they're not in session. You only have 41 days in the tennis. You know? But again, they have to deal with greater people. Look, the pressure is on Tamafala because he assured the people that he will get a number. And he continued to tell them, say, I will get a number, I will get a number, I will get a number. He can't get it. He can't get a number. He can't get it. You know? And it's, you know, it's like you for all guys to go in session in the chamber, in the regular chamber, to look in front of the Kofa face to defend himself. As a lawyer standing in front of the defense, most of them will cheat, they will not vote against it. That's the problem they're facing right now. That's the reason why I brought that. If it was just the numbers, it was Tama Father like letter speaker.
You're right.
Because they have 40 cents out there, I know 43 cents out there to RHJ. They be serious and tell me, AB, you wrong. No, just tell me, Corner, you wrong. You know the number? They had a number, I know 43 or 42 cents for 1 month.
How is it possible? We only heard about 2 persons going on their side. Then
yes,
we know that, you know, for then they say 50 plus 27.
They got 50. Some of the map, that some of our teaching at university. But it's serious, right? It's serious. I think President Weah returned back to the country yesterday. It have moved the goalpost behind a little bit. Something happened, like he regularly said, let him continue the engagement with them. You know, let him continue the engagement with them, and I will see. But if you really want to remove this speaker, go there with your 49, and let the man reclaim himself, and then let the man facing y'all. Let the man defend himself in the chamber. That's how we know how the parliament works. Your debate, you want to be coward and stay away.
Stay away, yeah. The minute they are money free, the minute go. Hello, how you doing? It is silly, coward. But you want to starve people in the back. Hello, how you doing?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm fine, boss. Go on. Let's listen to you, please.
Good. You go at the liquor mine and don't understand the liquor aspect. But what happened today? Even the child who is in elementary people can read and write, understand, and what they kind of
yeah.
And I told you the other day, I said you can't be the player at the same time want to be the referee. There's no way such thing can happen. But what happened today, at least the Liberian people will know. Because they, according to their own rule, they say if you have to make such an allegation, you have for the nine. And half for the nine should be present. You have to do a roll call and have that for the nine present to make your case so that the speaker can recuse himself and you can find a to investigate.
And the speaker not having for now. The men keep telling them, say, I want to face justice. You see, I do. I don't get problem with you. You can't.
So why? So therefore the one they been having here. So why under today now they have the for the one they been having for the 4 for the 3. Under today they have for the 1 teaching more than the running with speaker share. That it makes sense. But let it like bring poor George then. And what I can say, and let me just say that I want to be on record. The CDC would not, the judicial would not put that foot down, especially the youth league and their Zuno heads and other people to pressure their laws maker. Trust me, other than going to go into something that nobody expects and something else will happen. But I want the CDC to pressurize their own people, even if they say they are not members.
Yeah.
According to your own constitution, people can write a signature and move that signature in the house to move the people. If the people can't move, they can have a sit-in to compare the house to remove those people. So if those things, if they want to take it the other way, let's see as a party take the radical approach and see whether the people can have a session in our place. Thank you, AB, and let us look
thank you so much for your contribution. We appreciate that. And let me get on to this one. Hello, how you doing, man? Yeah, hello, man. Go ahead.
Your light?
Yeah, please go ahead.
Good evening.
Yeah, we are getting you. Go ahead.
Yeah, your light. It is good. For everything that happens, God is in it. God agree and allow things to happen. God wanted this thing to happen. The reason why you took that Thomas Parliament and carrying it to that people. See how you were sitting today. Then a beer Mickey Mouse show. What's the day today, Eddie? The people say you get a piece of shit that you took it for a school campus and brought it because your welfare and family matter. So you could see how you were looking today, this upper land. So happy coming with comfort that have to get sicker. The half of the God elected. Crooked way. But maybe God will deal with them. We pray. They will God disgrace them today. La brother is the only country I get to speak out. They can embarrassing be brought to us in the country here. La brother is the only country in the world that get to speak out.
Thank you, ma'am, for your contribution. Let me get to another one. Hello, how are you doing?
Yeah, hello, Titola.
Yeah, ma'am.
You are too blessed. I am blessed for your name.
Thank you.
Anyway, I'm calling for Nancy Pastor for court.
All right, ma'am.
Titola. So they start accessing accountable now. Yeah. Instead of no more coming down. You know, no people. As I always step on the whole concept or the whole thing, I said that God will yesterday. And God will continue to confuse them because anything you are not doing in each of the lab, in each of Mama Lapiro, in each of the lab people, God will continue to confuse you. Yes, son, sin is a political disgrace. God has said, Lord, maker. You know what I mean? I said, I was irrelevant today because when I yesterday, I had my city on me. I was irrelevant. They called me, that's what you know. Then the phone I will, I said, but then I will work for my teacher, Nelly, and get the news. Okay, so they will go to that nobody taking for tea because they will sleep. They will not even know the way power. Stay here, girl. Yeah, they are telling me hurry or get it. When I put more person and I left the land, I pray they will get it correct for the now. Let them look in way for God and think of my president and God for you say. Thank you for having me, teacher.
Thank you so much. We appreciate that, and thank you, people, for the support over the period. Hello, how are you doing? Hello, yeah, 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 I do, man.
I am Omar calling from Minnesota.
Yes, yeah.
Thank you so much for the great job that you are doing. I appreciate everything. But Abby, you know what I want to tell our people, right? You guys are on internet, at the sit down on the radio and preaching. Those that have ears they hear. God will save the CDC.
No, I know.
CDC is the massive party that is there for the ordinary people, the youth, the children, you people that coming up.
You're right.
CDC not there for the old folks that been doing a lot of bad party in that country. So CDC, God is sector in the CDC. And maybe we got more to leave that party.
Okay.
You see, how to offer our disgrace today. Why he refused the speaker position? They nominated him, he said no. Why he running away from it? Say he know that he was doing the right thing. Why he refused it? But before I leave you, Papa, let me just send a message out to my people. I always say this thing, AB, wheresoever your treasure is where your heart can be all the time. Liberia, who in the diaspora, see or talking all the time on the Facebook and on the radio. Liberia is our treasure. Liberia, you guys are our treasure. We love you so much until we don't want nothing to happen to you people over there. Let me tell Liberian people, nobody more institution or those that supporting the government. Which is all we are to go in the street and protest. It's not these people. These people are the law of the country. Why the CDC sitting down? CDC is not the only opposition party in Liberia.
You're right.
We got the ANC there. We got even the sting. The mobile monitor phone on the phone. They call it the justice thing. What are they doing about the law? They are not hearing it. They're not seeing it. So yeah, the CDC stay away from the streets. Had the press conference. Now listen to you and let's follow your footsteps. Thank you, my son. Thank you so much. God is working.
All right. Thanks so much. And
God bless you.
All right, mommy. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. All right. So we are getting there, and we will get there. How are you doing?
Hello, Eddie.
Hello, how you doing? Yeah, fine.
Thank God and thank God for all of you, the young people. I know it's not a topic, but please permit me to send a message to Jefferson, Koji, and Changa, all of them, the leader of CDC. Please, to citizens, the law where the people breaking, that CDC constitution law they breaking, that Liberia law they breaking. CDC must not go protest. They got plenty of political party in our nation. Let them go protest. Let the Liberian people say go protest. Let them come off to the people to defend themselves. Because they are for Boaka, they got Boaka. They not care CDC enough. Let the people sit down. They party that the native people and the indigenous people and your party for tomorrow.
Certainly.
Let it stay out of it.
Okay.
That CDC law they break. So Jefferson, let my message reach to Jefferson and Janga.
Okay.
That CDC, that Liberia law they break. Let Liberia people stand up and defend.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mom, for your contribution. We appreciate that. Let me get on to this caller. Hello.
Hello?
Yeah, please go on, Chief.
Maybe a lot of people are very serious. Some of our calling the medicine as so many things. Some of our state providing medicine. Mama, you can use just use some medicine they call Jolobo. The thing for security, when a car gets PP hair on the shoulder and it's empty, capital EMPTY, empty. You know, if everything is happening, by the way, our mentor for the recognitions and pocket Robert. And I join you from the grounds of the math correlation of democratic change this hour. Anything that is not done appropriatively is not done at all. There is the issue of the reckless, irresponsible, and inept, call it majority black. Well, let the way the paper deal with them. The paper, they have to stand by the paper and will stand by Mr. Kofa because we know this method integrity outcome. The man not just ordinary Kofa, he's an integrity outcome. But for him to go through the procedure of law, and now it is not to one bro that's sitting in a hall there and say, oh, can't get our way to. We carry to the number one bench the Supreme Court, and then the 4 benches that have the fast level of understanding and indicating and also interpreting the law to the fools. According to Father, I can never call them one lawmaker. They are fools. Capital FOOLS. Fools. They got to behave. But to conclude, we are standing with Mr. Kofa and we know we'll be victorious in the process. So let's begin. And Mr. Kofa, as you stay your call, trust me, you have nothing to for
all right. Thank you. Thank you. So we can wait up. Hello, how you doing?
Yeah, hello, everyone. You.
I'm fine, man. Please go on. Let's listen.
Yeah,
to you.
oh, I say we thank God, thank you for job. We have to come back.
We thank God.
Thank you. That one of the whole man talking. I tell God, thank you for we have to come back.
We thank God.
People that are unity party say, "Oh, we are on the field. We will go ahead." That he must get that tomorrow, so they must see from. We waiting. That the name of get on the street, so they must go ahead. That we must see.
All right, mommy. Thank you so much for your contribution.
Thank God for you to come back.
Okay, mom. Thank you, mommy. And at least, just his presence makes them happy. In all of their troubles, they are happy. Hello, how are you doing?
Hey, brother AB, how are you, man? This is Leo.
Yeah, Leo. Let's hear from you, Papa.
Hey, listen. Thank you for the good job, man. Look, listen. You see, gone are the days when rebels were coming from Butu and everywhere else. Now the rebels are being assembled right in the capital.
In the capital.
Right in the capital, and they are doing it right before our very faces. Yeah. The thing is, I would like to respectfully differ with my mothers who have called and say CDC shooting. Look, citizens are Liberians too. If they do desire to want to march, I don't believe that they are going to march in the party's name. They are just going as the right of Liberians to exercise their freedom to do what is right. That's my stand on it. So I think, look, man, we just got to pray for our nation. We love our country, but the way it's heading now is almost getting scary. But we got to just keep putting on the law's hands. But I beg to differ, man. The rebels now are in the capital. They are right in the capital, brother. Thank you.
Thanks, boss, for your contribution. So those of you who played the Kiash and I gave away the 3 wise men, your draw is up and I'll be in it. Hello, how are you doing? Hello? Hello?
Welcome back. Hello?
Yeah, Mama. Go on. Let's listen to you, please. Let's hear from you, Mama.
Thank you to them. So, when the people say, particularly already been removed, I was 70 years to come. I was 70 years. The other book come to my door, my customer, now you move on there. We get new speaker. Yeah, what my apple, I start let you behind. You better wait straight. Yeah, I'm not joking. I'm not joking because maybe to ask you talking about talk about moving, you talking about you buy it there. You say you get first to walk. If you don't get outside, say it there, we can't see you, but you present the job because you are criminal. Nobody are wrong, baby. Nobody are 4 criminals. So they get 6 months and that's like what we get up. Then when you get up now, prevent see the people there. They get your pay. They put in the money, so for the be a bomb. You go a bomb, you want somebody else. Actually, offer today. Then you get somebody offer. And you put somebody offer. You say you got the offer. So when I can't say each more, they put in each cool in chair. So got to go in the present now, so heavy. That I get wet. So for to go far, stay on your ground, go to the court. Tell the court that nonsense, they roll there. That yet to do the court is a law of culture of law, not a culture of men. Can't be steady, and they can't get tired of what to see. You don't bring your power, but awkward. Somebody will step by you, will step by the court. Anybody come, Mama, I will quote it tomorrow morning. The moment I see it, they say, oh, God, I left the son of the come out, they can't play part of me.
No. Don't even say that one here, man. Leave people alone. You got everything on your side, and so why are you? They say the angry people, they don't want angry. Don't be joining them to get angry. Leave them alone, right? So that's not your area. Relax yourself. Let's see how it goes. Hello, how you doing?
Hello, Eddie.
Yeah, hello, ma'am. Let's
Hello,
hear from you.
Eddie.
Yeah, like call there and get to my winners. Yeah.
This is Senior Toba. Calling from Newcastle behind the police station.
All right, see.
Eddie. Create onto Thomas Fala. His days are numbered. 2029 coming. We're not thinking about it. But what do I want to tell President Weah and the CDC? 2029, though they will put on the ballot paper, when they are not typical petition, will not vote for them. Will not vote for them. For me, yes, President Weah, there's matter our own CDC RST. I want to say it.
Okay.
There will not be one group of families. The CDC RST will not be a group of families.
All right.
We need different job. We need different job to hold our CDC.
Okay.
When I be there, no. I tell you, every CDC will not come out because the hierarchy of CDC can be there. And there are people that supporting this government. What you see, they will not come out to a majority of them are over there. The hierarchy that they are supporting on top of that. So they will not come out.
Okay.
They will not come out, but what we know, when they know this matter that CDC, we are in Ukraine, will not vote for CDC. Only because they're taking CDC to be for local taxes. But we need different jobs.
Wow, the crisis, we are bringing up a lot of things. Okay, so let's leave those divisive things and speak to the issues. Yeah, but the whole thing, they're really bringing all kinds of things. Hello, how you doing? Hello, how you doing, Chief?
How are you, bro?
Fine.
Yeah. Hello?
Yeah, how you doing?
Yeah, this is Bro Prince. Yeah, how are you, bro? Evie?
Yeah, Prince. Musa Brown, yeah, hold on small. Yeah.
Yeah? What is it?
Yeah. You getting me?
Yeah, getting you. How are you?
Abraham, we on here, Papa.
Yeah, when you?
Yeah, great. Oh, thank God.
We want to tell God thank you for the president coming by our own president.
Yeah, we thank God for that.
That.
We thank God for that.
President,
Yeah.
We wish him to come out safe.
We thank God. So I call you because you play the three wise men.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how many times you played?
I played 2 times.
2 times. Okay, that's good. And you ever won before?
Oh no. Wow. I've been playing, but not win before.
But then you're starting now. At least you're starting now. So congratulations. I'm about to hit your account. What is your name?
My name Prince. But when I go to that registration on mobile money, they say my number, my name.
Oh, so your name is Prince, but the Prince is correct.
Okay, but the last name is Leyuga.
Oh, Leyuga. Okay, no problem. All right, Prince Leyuga. Congratulations. At least finally you have entered the book of winners. So now you got 10,000 Liberian dollars.
Hey, God, thank you.
Yeah. So congratulations on that. Let me get to Musa Brown and call the rest of the other people because I have to get going. The rest later we're gonna be here. Hello, how you doing? Musa, quickly.
Yeah, AB, how you doing, man?
I'm fine.
AB, the ball bounce, the game change. When the ball bounce, the rule change.
Yeah.
AB, you know what happened? The pressure of people. There are people that you can't fight, AB. People that you can't fight. And though one of those people that got up in Liberia is George Weah. But the people, there are people who can stand and insult and have not realized that you can't fight that man. He's God-given, AB. AB, tears came down my cheek when I saw former President Weah in front President Baptist Church on Apple Street. And people are spreading their laughter and jubilating. Never in the history. I think Joseph Stalin was a former president, which appears always nobody can know that she's there.
You're right.
Even the president now, Joseph Boakai, it's almost like President Weah is president of the government of Liberia, and Joseph Boakai is nothing. That is to show the Liberian people and our lawmakers, hey,
God is pointing to something. Let leaders figure things, because I think you're joking way. They're going to bring you to your knees.
Mm-hmm. You're right.
Brother Thomas Farah, if you are listening to this show, hey, my team, where is he talking from? Where we are talking from? Come to your senses. Go back to status quo. Auntie, there's no shame that you can go back and say, "Look, brothers, and I'm mistaken. I'm here. Let's move forward." This fight, you can't win it, Thomas. You spend everything, you will not win it. And I'm assuring you, come back. We still love you. We still support you. We want you back in the party. Thank you, AB, and God bless you.
All right, thank you, Musa Brown. And let me get on to this next person right here on this die. We are getting there. I got to run now. What 9:15? No, I need to run now. And Newton Topaz is coming up, and it is *799* and 100 hash. You have to keep playing because Newton Topaz will be coming now because it's in its due. So any play you do now, it will fall into Newton Topaz, and we will be able to call you as well. Hello, how are you doing? Hello? Yeah, hello, how you doing? Hello, how you doing?
I'm fine.
Yeah, you're sounding low anyway. I'm Ibrahim Weah, calling you from Kings FM.
Mamie Johnson.
Mamie Johnson?
Yeah.
You play the three wise men tonight, right?
Yeah, I played it when the show began.
When the show began. Okay, yeah. So how many times you played?
3 times.
3 times. You ever play and won before?
Yeah, on freedom I play at the time. Hagar was on show.
Okay. 2. You say how much you won at time?
And that time I was 4,000.
4,000. And you see that and how God can do things. So congratulations with God being on our side, and with you on your side, you keep playing here and there. It has now stepped up. So congratulations tonight. You won 10,000. So what's your name?
Mamie Johnson.
Mamie Johnson again. Okay, Mamie Johnson. Congratulations, Mamie. So you can celebrate with the family, and that's what it is. And someone was saying about 555. We got plenty of the money also. Anyway, so let me see, and we are certainly getting there, folks. I want to say thanks to all of you for doing everything you can and wishing for the best. Don't be panicked. Don't be moved. We know what the law is. And no matter what it is, the democracy that we enjoy so much, the court is aware that they have to do everything to keep it in tight. And what are you doing?
Yeah, number.
Abraham, we are here, Papa. How are you doing? Yeah, sorry. You getting me now?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, sorry. Yeah, so my name is Ibrahim, and your name? Sese Akwe.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, Sese. Sese, you play the three wise men.
Yeah.
Okay, good. How many times?
3 times.
3 times. And you ever play and won before?
Yeah.
How much was that?
10,000.
10,000. So tonight again, I would like to announce to you again, Mr. Akwe, that you got another 10,000. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Appreciate you.
You are a great man. I know people can feel so frustrated when they hear these kind of testimonies. And I say, well, people, we get 1 year say, but other people, they dare say that they want this and before. Anyway, that's life. Sometimes I myself can feel like you too, but you never give up. Never give up. This is what life is all about. Never give up, never give up, never give up. So let's go on. It is right here on this die, and we are certainly getting there. So here we go with this one. Hello.
Yeah.
How you doing, sir? Abraham, we are here. Your name, please.
Yeah, I'm Prince by George.
Prince Tokpa George.
Yeah.
Prince Tokpa George.
Yeah, Prince by George.
Oh, Prince Tokpa George. Okay, no problem. You play the three wise men.
Yeah. I played 2 times.
2 times. You ever played one before?
No. I've been playing almost 3 months.
All right, Prince. At least, yeah, finally you won something, Prince.
That's good, man. That's good. That's good. Thank God.
10,000 is about to enter your account.
Okay, thank you.
Keep playing, keep playing. The three wise men have visited you. Let me get on to these ones as fast as possible. I'm done with Prince. Let me get on to this one. Oh, I need to get to the person who will be the luckiest of winners, especially for the 50,000. Nice. All right, and there is this loyalty draw that always comes up, and our team here as well will have to do the same. Hello, how you doing? We're certainly getting there. Yeah. So we'll do. All right, that is it right here on this die. We are certainly getting there, and with God, all things are possible. With God, all things are possible. Hello, how you doing? Hello. How you doing, man?
Fine, thank you.
What's your name?
Annie.
Alice?
Annie, A-N-Y.
Oh, Annie. Ah, okay. Annie. You play the three wise men?
Yeah.
How many times you play, Annie?
2 times.
2 times. You ever played one before?
No.
How long you been playing this game?
I know. I can't anymore.
Where do you live?
Dupo
Road. You schooling or working or what are you doing?
No, selling.
Oh, selling. What do you sell?
Well, small thing.
Small thing. Wow. Oh, you sell it in front of the house or you pass it around? How do you go about it?
To the house.
Oh, to the house.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. All right, Annie. And what are some of those small things that you can say? Pepper, bitter ball?
Yeah, ray oil.
Oh, ray oil. Oh, okay. Then you go really like that bottle thing and bring it small.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. All right, Annie. It's great that this while you're doing that, you're hoping in God, praying in God, and of course having faith in God. So I want to say the three wise men you played, and congratulations, you won 50,000 Liberian dollars.
I guess y'all go out.
I know, certainly.
Because...
Okay, sorry about that. All right, so Annie, you said what's the last name attached to it?
Washington.
Annie Washington. Wow, that's great. Thank you so much, Annie. And let me get on to this. Enjoy your money. And that is it right here. Let me get on to this press here again. And you see how it can pop up? That's how it pops up. And all of the time. And one day, I pray. Joshua Corner, my friend, brother, pray one day. Gosh, hello, how you doing? Yeah, we got the pressure, the tension, too much. Anyway, that's life. We will certainly get there someday, somehow. So let's go on. That is what it is. We are certainly getting there. Let's go on. And hello, how you doing?
Yeah.
What's up? How's everything? Abraham, we are here.
I know. Okay.
And what is your
name? My famous journalist.
I know, right? Thank God. We're together now.
Yeah.
What
happy to hear you.
Yeah, I'm very happy hearing from you as well. What is your name?
Yeah. I'm Sylvester George.
Sylvester George?
Yeah.
Wow, you played the three wise men. How many times you played tonight?
Oh, I've been playing through all last week up to now.
Wow. You ever won before?
I won before with freedom. Yeah,
okay.
2000.
Okay, 2000. Wow. Could you imagine?
2000, yes.
That's small money. Anyway, that big money.
Yeah.
So tonight, now you at least you step it up big time, Sylvester. Congratulations.
Okay,
the three wise men were able to visit you, one of them. So you got 10,000 Liberian dollars. Congratulations.
Oh, congrats.
So it is about
Thank
to
you
enter.
very much.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sylvester George.
Okay, sir.
So it's about to enter your account. Yeah.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you. All right, folks, you can keep playing *799 *100# because Newton Topaz is coming up. It is a time I'm using to call you people up, and you will continue to do what you can. So thanks so much to all of you for the time. And that's all the time we've got tonight. Until we are back here, God willing, keep listening. Don't be panicked. Don't let news carry you. We are here and we'll give you details as they go on. Thanks so much for being there. Do have a pleasant time. Bye-bye.